you have won the entire tournament. How do you feel about that?
It's amazing. I couldn't even believe what just happened.
Oh my God. I know him. Let's follow him on Twitter. He's a Hearthstone genius.
Yay! I spent thousands of hours on many different games. Warcraft 3 was the first one when I was like, okay, I'm pretty hardcore gamer. That was a long time ago. I was maybe 13 years old, 14 years old. It was the first expansion. That's the first time I was really grinding it out, and I got #1 on the ladder, on Europe ladder in Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne. I spent thousands of hours playing League of Legends too. I played a ton of different games. I've laid against Bjergsen on the League of Legends ladder. Hearthstone was where I really kicked things off career-wise. At that point, I wasn't really trying to make a living out of gaming anymore. I think I dreamed of it maybe some years before. It was actually kind of an accident, the way things started with Hearthstone. I saw the game on Twitch. I got my hands on a beta key. I saw a lot of great streamers stream it. I saw Creep, I saw Trump. These guys really world-class like streamers, great guys, great players in Arena, but I couldn't find a channel that was doing constructed gameplay, so I just started doing it myself, and I got 10 viewers, then I got 40 viewers, then I got 200, and then 2 weeks later we were getting 2,000.
Okay, that was the worst BM ever. Okay, that was pretty bad BM.
It was pretty surreal for sure. I had dreamed of gaming professionally, but the point when it happened, I had already given up on the dream. It was just so weird. It was very, very surreal how it all worked out, honestly. And then I got into talk with Steve, who was back then running Team Curse. I had followed the League of Legends scene, so I figured out like I got a good vibes from him. He felt like a real like stand-up guy, someone I could like trust. And I think it's super important that you align yourself with individuals that you trust and you know that are like the good guys. It seemed like this is the right thing to do. I remember being on a call and I introduced Steve to Victor. I had a friend, Monk, who was doing stuff for Team Liquid. So I talked with Kevin about Team Liquid. So Kevin kind of like hooked me up with Victor, and then I hooked Steve with Victor to kind of like talk it over. Like, 'cause I felt like maybe at this time it would make more sense that I was with Team Liquid instead. The contract that I got from Team Liquid was kind of aligned pretty well with everything. Today would be 6 years since I signed with Steve. They've always kind of like been very flexible, whatever my needs are. And yeah, like when I started playing other games, I told them that I'm focusing on my channel. I'm gonna try out like new games that are coming out, all this stuff. It's always felt like they got my back, no matter how I want to do it.
Welcome to Fight Night Hearthstone Edition.
All right, so we have Koyuki going up against Savjz, and this is a really fun match because these are like the two new players here at Fight Night. Yep. They have to duel it out and see which of them really
survive
belongs.
the pressure. The first live event was a Fight Night event back in January 2014, I want to say. That was like the first one. It was kind of like show matches between two teams, and the Hearthstone back then, like it was kind of weird thing. Like there was no timers for players, for example, and I only competed in Hearthstone for maybe like 2 years or so, like the first 2 years. Then I started focusing more on my stream, and I was doing a lot of like commentary. I've casted on like 2 BlizzCons, for example, but I remember counting the amount of events that I'd done, that it was like something like around 17, and I think it was more than 10 of those were for Blizzard, like a lot of like official events. But then I kind of like transitioned out of the pro player role. So Team Liquid was, we had a Poker Star sponsorship, and I actually got to play EPT Barcelona, and we got to hang out with like Daniel Negreanu, Elki.
Oh my God. I know him. He's like, I gotta get his autograph later.
Really? Are you a big fan?
A little bit. I follow him on Twitter. He's a Hearthstone genius.
He is a member of Team Liquid, and he is one of the 2 biggest stacks on the feature table. Way above average with 72,000. The average stack right now being 58,000.
He does your job on the Hearthstone tour.
Really?
He does commentary and the whole deal.
That's cool. I gotta watch some of his videos then.
There's I think Daniel even tweeted out, there's like a photo of Daniel asking for my autograph, because Daniel Necroano, one of the most famous poker players, he used to play Hearthstone and he actually watched my stream. It was hilarious. He's like excited about getting my autograph. Obviously it was done with like in like jest, and it was like just a funny thing. One of them games that I put a lot of time into is I used to play Magic online, and I was making a good profit, and I was really good for like few months when I was just playing all day every day for some time, like whenever I was not doing school stuff. Like, I've always felt like I'm a pretty good Magic player, and before a BAX event that I ended up doing very well at, I did a lot of practice. I got good decks that I got from my back then teammates Yo. I trust him more than I trust myself when it comes to deck building, but I do trust my plays. So I just practiced those decks really hard, and I felt like, okay, like I'm giving myself the best possible chance to win, and we'll kind of see how it goes. And at the event, I just one turn at a time, got a little lucky there and got a little lucky here, but I feel like I made a lot of like really good decisions and plays during the event. That was quite a ride. Millhouse Mana Storm against all the odds. Last month, even though it was the shortest month of the year, we actually had like the best viewership that I've had on YouTube like ever. I am playing Hearthstone technically. I'm playing Battlegrounds. Blizzard has said that like when they laid out their roadmap for the year that they are going to keep making patches and like big patches, and if the game is getting more popular and I'm still like super into it, it's very much possible that I'll just keep playing it for now. If a new game comes out, if there's a new auto chess or a new card game that I'm really into, my audience probably will be as well, so I'm in a lucky spot in that sense. I'm still having a blast with this. I think this is the most fun, auto battler and stuff. I just want to say thanks to Victor and Steve as well. Thank you so much for everything. Like if I wasn't with Team Liquid, I probably would be independent right now. It's just Team Liquid is like exactly the organization that a creator wants to be with. Looking forward to another couple of years.